How's it going, guys? My name is Damien. Welcome back. This is my Flash episode 5 video. It was an amazing episode. I really liked it. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. I'm assuming that you've seen the episode at this point, so always leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. So this episode was full of a lot of great scenes, and I mentioned this before, but one of the beauties of this show is the fact that they have a really good cast, and sometimes when they all come together, they just really click well. And this was one of those episodes where I thought personally that everyone was clicking on all cylinders. There was a lot of team chemistry. Team Flash is ultimately stronger than ever with the addition of Jay Garrick, of course, and now with Harrison Wells, Earth 2. Let's just call him Harry, as Cisco did in the episode tonight. That was really, I guess, one of the main themes of the episode. He shows up and they're, of course, hesitant. Do they trust this guy? And they're learning more from him. Now, one of the big things that happened throughout the episode, one of the main clashes, was between Jay and Harrison Wells, Harry. So even I have trouble doing that. But who do you go with? Who do you trust? And that is, they present different perspectives of how to approach certain things, especially when dealing with Dr. Light and so on. But the way they handle it all, Barry's like in the middle. He's got to kind of make that choice, and he really leans towards Harry and goes on his side. Jay Garrick, I really want him to get his speed back. I really hope they get to that point, because I just want to see some scenes between him and the Flash, maybe just super speeding around. That'd be really cool. But the episode had big moments between the two of them, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the tension. I enjoyed the fact that they have history. I enjoyed the fact that Harry also is a very mysterious character in his own right. There's going to be a lot that they're going to have to figure out about this character, because who knows who this guy is. So it's going to take multiple episodes for them to really get his main objective as to what exactly he's planning and what he wants to do in the future. But there's so much they can do with this show, and it's just really, it continues to be something that I enjoy watching. Now, aside from the core theme of tonight's episode, what I'm realizing with this season, it's just going to be Barry training, becoming even better, preparing himself to handle Zoom. I really am curious to see who Zoom is, just when he takes his mask off, or if you can see him when he's not completely like super speeding around or something like that. That would be nice. I'm hoping that he is someone that is recognizable, which I assume he will be. There's just so many different iterations of these characters that you have to just look into. That's why it was a big deal with Harrison Wells in season 1. People were trying to figure out who he was. Now, the big thing, aside from the main comic book action that usually happens, obviously they had a fight scene with Dr. Light, who was played wonderfully by Melise Zhao, and she is actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of hers from the Vampire Diaries way back. I really just think she was great. I thought she was great when she came on the show. I think she's just great in general, and at the time I found her super attractive. So when she left the show way back then, I was really disappointed, and I was happy to see that she was cast as Linda Park, now coming on as the Earth 2 Dr. Light. Now, what's curious, something really curious actually about Dr. Light, this character was referenced in Arrow season 2, I believe, when Cisco and Caitlin were helping Team Arrow develop a weapon to take on Deathstroke. I remember them mentioning that this Dr. Light character was Arthur Light. He was fired from Star Labs because he was like a psycho or something like that. So that's a pretty cool nod to the comics there. That obviously is the Earth 1. There's only ever been a male iteration of Dr. Light that I've seen, but for the Earth 2, they went with Melise Zhao's depiction of the character, which is really cool. So just a heads up there, something you guys can take from the comics, that just, the way they throw it in to the show. It's always nice when they do that. Now, the scenes between Barry and Patty, I did a video yesterday talking about the two of them. I really like them together. I know some people are saying they don't have chemistry, but I don't know what they're talking about exactly, because every time I see them, there's a level of awkwardness, sure, but they are just great. They're really great together, and I hope they continue to have more scenes until they go their separate ways at some point. But they were really good. I mean, I felt that in that position, the way they portrayed their two characters, with him being blind and everything like that, it was authentic. It felt real, and she has a sense of vulnerability when she's with him. She's really, really nervous, and so is he. They're both in uncharted territory right now. They're trying to figure out what exactly are we doing? What is this? What does this mean? And that is really what I find interesting about the two of them, outside of the fact that they just click. And she's going to have a lot of scenes with him because of the fact that Barry works at the Central City Police Department. He's there. So he also has a lot of connection with Joe, of course, his basically his father. So he's going to be there a lot, and she's obviously going to be there a lot because she works there. So they're going to have scenes together. It's just natural the way the show is being portrayed. He has to go there. There's scenes there, and I look forward to them doing more and more scenes like that. It's always pleasant to see a drama-free, simple relationship. Sometimes if you have just too much drama and just too much back and forth, it can get kind of annoying. I said my piece about Barry and Iris. I still want them as endgame. I still like them a lot, but the pining phase is over. That is done. That was season 1. He did that, and now he's moved on from it. They're going to come back together at some point, and I look forward to that happening, and I will definitely upload the scenes on my other channel, and I will talk about it, and I will enjoy it. But for right now, and for hopefully the rest of the season, Barry and Patty are great, and they will continue to have amazing scenes together. It makes you wonder, though, if Linda Park's character had now met Barry, they definitely would have a good shot, just in that universe. Let's say we take comics out of it and we just look at it the way it was. If she had met him now, they'd have a really, really good chance. Now, let me know what you guys think about Caitlin and Jay Garrick, by the way. I'm not really going to talk about them too much because I think that is just something they're doing because they have a void to fill with Caitlin's character. With Ronnie being gone and Barry being preoccupied, there really was never a Snowberry chance, in my opinion. I enjoy their scenes whenever they have them, but I never really saw them in that way. But I feel like they're maybe forcing the issue a little bit with the Jay Garrick thing. I also like the fact that Jay Garrick mentioned Aquaman. He was a good friend of his from his Earth. That was really cool. The Aquaman reference was great. I look for more stuff like that. I look for all the comic book references whenever I hear about them or I see them. They're just amazing. Now, let me know what you guys think about the episode. It was a great episode. I really enjoy The Flash. I enjoyed much more than I do Arrow, and that's just become a trend every week now. But I've seen Arrow episode 5 already. It leaked online naturally, so I had to watch it. But I will do my review tomorrow as per usual. I'm still going to rewatch it because I want to see if there's any changes, which I don't really think there will be. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, share your thoughts and opinions, leave a like on the video. If you dislike Barry and Patty together, leave some comments in detail. Let me know exactly what you don't like about them, and we can have a little discussion, or other guys can engage with you as well. It's always nice to see people engaging in the comment section down below. So I generally read all comments, even if I don't respond to every single one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Arrow. Check out my other 2 videos at the end. My name is Damien.